Okay, this is the song Sunflower River Blues written by John Fahey, and it is in open C tuning. If you played some fingerstyle blues, pre-war blues in open tunings, you may not have encountered open C, but it's a lovely sound, really deep and rich sounding. So without further ado, let's get into open C tuning. I'm going to start off by dropping my sixth string from E down to C, so 2 whole steps. C. The 5th string I'm going to tune down a whole step from A to G. The 4th string, which is normally a D, I'm going to tune down a whole step to a C. The 3rd string, which is normally a G, will stay G. The 2nd string, which is normally a B, will tune up to C. So these low 3 strings we tune down. This one's going up a half step from B to C. And then the 1st string, E, stays E. So we have, starting with the 6th string, C, G, C, G, C, E. This is open C tuning. Now in the tablature, I have not put the intro, but it's pretty simple, so I'll just show it to you here. The intro is going to start with my fingering the 5th string at the 5th fret and the 3rd string at the 5th fret and simply strumming through all the strings. And then I'll slide down to the 4th fret, same 2 strings, 5th and 3rd string, 5th, 4th fret, open, 4th fret, 5th fret. Then keeping the same 2 fingers on the same 2 strings, I'll slide up to the 9th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret. And we'll play that again. In the tablature, you have 3 main sections: A section, a B section, and a C section. So let me play each section. There's also a little bridge section. I'll go through that as well. The A section. Fretting the 5th and 3rd string again here at the 2nd fret, and we're keeping pretty much an alternating bass throughout this whole song. On the 3rd measure, third and 4th measure, our bass goes to an alternating bass on the 6th and the 4th string. Second line, pretty much the same thing. Actually, exactly the same thing. In the 3rd line, measure 9, we're going to go to the B section, and essentially all this really involves is moving down from the 5th and 3rd string to the 4th and 2nd string at the 2nd fret. Bass on the 5th and 4th string, you've gone to the 2nd fret on the 4th and 2nd string, alternating bass between the 5th and the 4th string. Notice I'll slide up to the 4th fret, and I'm going to be actually sliding all the way from the 2nd fret. The tab doesn't really indicate that, but that's the way I would do it. come to this third part, the C section. Whoops. In this section, you're again alternating bass, 6 and 4 string. The melody's played here between the 3rd fret on the 1st string, 4th fret on the 2nd string. And you can just pretty much keep your fingers in that position. You will then bring your ring finger up to the 5th fret, right there. You might have found in the performance video that I actually syncopate those notes a little bit differently. They're getting the gist of the melody. If you think of a song like The Red Pony, for you Fahey fans, it's kind of a similar kind of thing. You have the main melody. You can kind of slightly alter how each note is, not each note, but how different notes are played. As long as you're keeping the basic melody intact, where they fall in relationship to the downbeat and upbeat, you can play with that a little bit. So those are the 3 main sections. On that C section, there are 2 different endings. The second ending is a slightly different tag where you're still holding that same position, 3rd fret and 4th fret on the 1st and 2nd string. You bring your pinky up to the 6th fret, and then you keep going. You'll do the A section again, you do the B and the C section again. Measure 42. He comes and does a section here. It sounds like this. So basically, he's fretting 2 strings. He starts off at the 7th and 8th fret, 7th fret on the 2nd string, 8th fret on the 1st string. Take that shape down 2 frets to 5 and 6, then down 3 frets to 2 and 3. At the end of that measure 49, I removed the whatever finger was fretting the 1st string. Come back up to 7 and 8. And then you just go back and play the A, B, and C section again. And then there's a coda, which is just that last little bit I played of that bridge section. And as Fahey often does, play harmonics at the 12th fret in the open tuning. And that, for all intents and purposes, is Sunflower River Blues.